god. I think this one, like this is better, I think. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Alisa here. So, I know in the last 2 weeks I posted a video that I'm gonna start posting again. My goodness, my hair is crazy today. But I got very busy and suddenly they're like, oh, we have this event, you have to go, you have this, we have that. So I'm very busy for the past few weeks, but I'm getting back on schedule. I did film a couple of videos before this, just like not as planned videos, but I felt like it wasn't a good content for me to post, so I decided not to post anything. I did make a couple of videos. Like I said, I decided not to post because it wasn't really a good content. So yeah, I'm getting back to post again. Um, so today's video, I am going to talk to you guys about my 1 year like kind of plan and resolution. You know how people just come back videos and then like, oh, this is my New Year's resolution, but this is not my New Year's resolution because it's not New Year, but it is a 1 year resolution. So starting from this month, which is the month of August, until next year 2026 August. So yeah, I want to share a lot of things with you guys, and hopefully this resolution that I put in this video, hopefully it motivates me to make more videos for you guys, and also like to document every little things that I have that I'm doing in life. So oops, yeah, anyway, I know I haven't been like filming a lot, but I'm gonna try my best. Like I said, I'm gonna try to document every single moment, everything in my life that's going to happen according to plan. And by the way, you guys will look at this background in the future, like this white wall. You guys can see like there's smudge here because I'm going to paint the wall. This is my room, so I'm not going to show you what my room currently looks like because it's a mess. I'm currently cleaning up my room, and also my room is not really that big, but it's not really that small as well. But I'm trying to make a section for my podcast and a section for my YouTubes. So yeah, I'm trying to use the space as much as I can for both YouTube and also my podcast. So yeah, I'm going to repaint this room. Let me know in the comments what color should I paint. I'm thinking of like just like a light gray, or just like go on white and just like decorate it. Yeah, I'm not sure, but maybe for the time being I'm gonna maintain it white, like repaint it white. And yeah, I mean like someday, maybe within a year, hopefully I get to move out and make enough money to move out. So yeah, let's begin with the video, guys. So like I said, this is 1 year resolution. Hopefully I get to achieve it within this 1 year, and hopefully with the channel and everything, it will grow more as I grow a lot more as well as a person. So yeah, my first resolution will be I'm gonna like maintain my health and maybe be much more healthier than I am right now. For the past 2 years I've been doing martial arts, I've been working out and all, so I'm gonna maintain the routine, but make it a bit better. Maybe not maintain, change a bit of the routine. I've been having trouble sleeping at night, having trouble waking up in the morning. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I just had like my dog barking outside. Anyway, so like I said, for the past 2 years, I've been doing martial arts, and I've been doing well. You know, there's ups and downs in it, and I really enjoy martial arts generally because I love doing martial arts. And you know, I'm gonna like maintain, you know, keep doing martial arts. As you guys know, my goal is to be a fighter and in MMA and in jiu-jitsu. So yeah, maybe like I wouldn't just end up with MMA and jiu-jitsu, but I'll fight in boxing and Muay Thai as well, just to better up myself and be confident about myself a lot more, especially in the ring and on the mats. And yeah, like I said, having trouble sleeping at night and also having trouble waking up in the morning. I'm gonna change my routine, the way I eat, my health, and all this kind of things that make me feel so weak throughout the whole day. Like today, I'm having trouble waking up. I'm having trouble sleeping. I end up like can't sleep until 6 a.m. in the morning. I fell asleep and I woke up at 10, and the whole day I felt so tired, so headache. Even now making this video, I am actually having a headache, but it's not that bad. It used to in the morning. So yeah, I just want to say that I'm really glad that I got an opportunity to do this, you know, martial arts and all. It's because like some people, especially as a woman, you know, growing up, not a lot of people in your family, especially not a lot to you to do martial arts. But nowadays, I keep seeing a lot of little girls and little boys start doing martial. I mean, especially little girls, you know, family kind of like, oh, you're a girl, you're supposed to do girly things, you know, can't do martial arts. But I glad to see it on the mats, and like kids 4 5 years old already on the mats fighting and stuff. So I'm so glad. You don't have to be a fighter as a woman. You just have to learn martial arts, especially nowadays in this world full of bullying and dangerous people. And you know, you can protect yourself through that, and martial arts really help. I wish that I learned martial arts in the early days. I wish my family let me learn martial arts in the early days, because in school I got physically bullied. I'm going to talk about that in another video. If I did not talk about it in this in my YouTube, maybe that video will be on my podcast. So yeah, go check that out soon. I'll post. And yeah, it's been a really good, I would say my health is much better now since I do martial arts. Like I wasn't like getting sick easily. I wasn't like, usually I always get sick, like not fever and all, but just like always have flu, always have back pain, always have stomach ache. But because now I start being active, I much more healthier, like less sick. And yeah, that's my first, is to just maintain the martial arts but get better in it. And also I'm planning to go and find another gym for me to train, because my current gym is good, but I think they're more focused towards fitness rather than fighters. So I'm going to search for another gym. Second goal is to wake up early in the morning. Waking up early in the morning, like 6 a.m. in the morning, because you know, why not wake up in the morning, go for a jog, go for a walk, and then working out and all, and then at night I will go to training. I think that's the best way for me to level up in my martial arts. So yeah, the second resolution is that it really helps with my first resolution, you know, is to just waking up early in the morning. I would say be more organized basically. You know, me waking up at 6 a.m. will really help me, not just on my health, not just on my sleeping, but also help me to be more organized, more efficient, and more responsible with my life, especially growing up not having parents, and now when I, you know, try to make my own living, I think it's the best that I wake up early in the morning and do my routine, make sure everything is done, get the YouTube and podcast, post it, and I would say be more organized, basically just to wake up early in the morning so that I can resolve a lot of things in my life within the period of time of 6 a.m. until the time that I sleep. Hopefully I slept early, maybe around 10. If I wake up early, I'll definitely sleep early. And yeah, I got to achieve a lot of things within that time period of me awake. So yeah, hopefully I get to do that. And I'm learning slowly to sleep early and waking up early. Yeah, that's the second one. The third thing is to do more home cooked meals. That's my goal, starting from, I know today is basically the 20th of August, but 21st of August until, maybe not 21st of August, September, because I do have food, but it's just that I have to cook it. September until next year, September, or next year, August, I will do my best to cook every single day as much as I can. I do sometimes cook on the normal days, but I don't really like 100% cook every single day, at least one meal a day. Most of the time I only like lunch I eat outside, dinner I cook, or just like make some simple food. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm gonna take you guys on a journey on my, if I do any meal prepping, I'm gonna like take you guys along, and if I'm cooking or anything, I take you guys along. That's the third. Fourth, I'm gonna be more consistent on YouTube and podcasts. That's my, like I said, it's a part of the organization. It's part of me organizing myself, and yeah, actually this 1 year period that I'm giving myself, I don't miss a video, I don't miss a podcast, I don't miss anything, so that everything that I'm planning for the whole entire year until next year, it will go well. Hopefully nothing get in between, and even it does, I'll try to get back on track as much as I can. And yeah, just keep crossing my fingers and crossing my toes and cross everything I can to make sure that everything aligns with the things that I want. I'm turning 25 this November. I want to make sure before I turn oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? Before I turn 25, I want to, at least I have these 3 months, 2 months, 3 months to, actually it's 3 months, now it's 20th October, my birthday is on the 20th of November. So exactly 3 months from today, I want to keep better myself, so that by the time I'm 25, everything will just go on smoothly, and yeah, leading to next year, New Year, everything will be according to plan. So that's my number 4. Number 5, as most of you guys know, maybe I make a video about it a couple years ago. I love to write, like content, not write content, but like script writing and all this kind of thing. It's hard for me to be in the film industry. It's because I don't have a degree, but I do have a foundation, which doesn't mean anything anyway. But hopefully, if I approach the right person, if I approach the right team, I'm able to sell my script. I have a couple movies and mainly movies and TV shows that I wanted to put out there. I've been working on script writing for a couple years now. There's a couple movies that I'm currently writing, currently planning. Hopefully next year I get to achieve it. This year I just want to finish the script. You know, it's tough for me right now is because I don't have a laptop to work on. I only have a phone and I have my old phone. That's the only thing. But then like you want to write a script, anything, it's tough using a phone. So hopefully YouTube and social media really helps me to get my first tablet or a laptop for me to use to achieve this dream. Yeah, that's my fifth resolution, is to be able to script write. And I'm also writing a book, that one as well. Hopefully to publish within this 1 year. I get to publish this book that I wrote. And yeah, that's my fifth. It's about writing, script writing and book writing. Number 6, it's that I want to really continue my studies. I want to continue my study, and yeah, I don't expect to continue my study within this 1 year period, because it depends on the budget and it depends on the qualification on university. I wasn't a bright of a student in school, so it's kind of tough for me to get a job, and it's tough for me to get into universities. And obviously universities is very expensive. But hopefully I get to achieve that dream someday, to continue my studies in the industry, in the courses that I really want to do, which is filmmaking. If I did not continue in filmmaking, and for some reason I really want to do culinary arts, but if there is a choice, I would definitely do filmmaking and theater, so that I can do acting and script writing, film production and all. That's number 6. Number 7, this actually like correlates with my number 1, which is going on competition. In order for me to be a pro fighter, I need good training, obviously, consistency in training and sparring and all this kind of like working out, not just at the classes that you join, but also like outside of the classes, at home, like you're working out and you're running, you make sure that you're healthy yourself. But this number 7 point is going for my goodness, going for competition. Going for competitions. So yeah, I recently did my first competition in ASJJF. I'm going to share that in another video. If it's not in the video, it's in the podcast. But maybe because I want to show the fights, I'm going to show you guys. Maybe in the next video, maybe in the next 2 videos. I'm going to announce it later on. So yeah, my first ever experience was great. Even though I got injured in the first round of no gi jiu-jitsu, I still keep pushing for the gi jiu-jitsu. It was painful, but I keep pushing. And also like I felt if I pull out and I did not commit to it, I didn't get the experience. So yeah, even though I didn't win, I lose. Obviously I lose the game, but at least I got the experience. Also because I was very nervous when I first faced my opponent. She have a very good experience training, good experience in fighting. I feel like as a first person experience, going on a match is really tough. You, especially being an introvert myself, to put myself out there, I consider myself a brave person, because I don't really like to be around people that much. Like I do if I know the people, but most of the time I'm like conserved to myself. I'm not an extrovert, not that very extrovert of a person. So yeah, for me to like do something out of my box, it's really like make me happy that I pushed through. And yeah, that's number 7, right? Number 8, I know I have a lot of things that I want to achieve, but I recently got a license, 2 license. One is car license, one is motorbike license. I always can ride a bike, and now obviously I can drive a car. So it's been a couple months now since I got my car license. Also my bike license, both. I used to have a bike license back then, but because I didn't pass the JPJ test, because the people there is very mean. I didn't even like do any mistake. They said I did, but thank God this time the JPJ is not really that mean to me. Also, I did fantastic, no fall or nothing. So thank God. Yeah, my plan within this 1 year, I want to get a bike, if possible a car. It depends on the budget. If I manage to keep a certain money just to get a bike, I'll get a bike. If I manage to save a certain money to get a car, I get a car. I don't necessarily to get my dream car, but of course, if possible, I want to get a bike that I like. So yeah, get a vehicle so that I can travel around. I do have a car that my brother gifted, not gifted, but like kind of lent it to me so that I can use. But also because I'm working with him, so that's why he needed me to have that car so that I can drive around to buy stocks for him. That's all the reason. So yeah, that's number 7 and number 8. Number 9, I think I'm gonna just give 10 things. Number 9 is to I want to move out, to get able to get an apartment. It doesn't necessarily for me to buy an apartment because it's gonna be very expensive. I think the cheapest apartment now is about like 100,000. Yeah, there's no such thing as apartment at less than 100,000, unless you live in a flat. But I think most of the time I would definitely go for a rental version. I can rent an apartment. Doesn't matter if it's fully furnished or not, but I just want to rent an apartment so that I can make more content. I don't have to stay in this room and do my content. So I have more like designated place that I sleep, designated place that I make content, and also I can use the whole entire house to do things that I want. So yeah, that's number 9, is to rent an apartment. So that's number 9. Number 10, it's going to be tough to achieve this. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. So the number 10, as I said, it's gonna be a bit tough for me. Is because it's about mental health. For the past years and years and years, I tried to recover from mental health issues that I've been going through my whole life. So yeah, just like mentally, I always talk about being physically healthy and all, but sometimes when you don't have when you're not mentally healthy, sometimes you can't even do the physical things that you really want to do. Sometimes you wanted to be healthy, you want to be fit, you want to be you want to do the sports that you want to achieve the things that you want. But if you're not mentally healthy, you are depressed and all, it's going to be tough for you to achieve the things that you want, a physical thing that you want. So yeah, I would say that the next 1 year, I'm going to try my best to write everything down. I have a journal, but I rarely wrote anything. I wrote like a few pages and then I leave it alone. Because I've been through a lot of things in my life. I'm not going to share it here today, not in this video, but I felt like I need to write everything down instead of like in the middle of the night crying, and always felt depressed, always felt like I don't belong, always felt that I wasn't good enough as a person, wasn't good enough as a sister, wasn't good enough as a friend. And sometimes I always find myself, like I said, crying in the middle of the night, or missing somebody that I love, or feeling like I wasn't worth living in this world. I know it's a bit sensitive to say this, but hopefully that someday I get to share my thoughts and the things that I've been through in my life, so that people that can relate can maybe share their stories as well, um, and be a part of the journey of healing. And it's not easy healing from um, physical bully, from cyberbullying, from abuse, and from torment from people that you like, and from people that you love, from people that you like, from people around you that torment you, or people that you hate. Sometimes, like, they will bully you or hurt you in certain way that you don't deserve to be treated. um, so yeah, everybody's gone through a lot of traumas in their life, and it's really tough to overcome the pain. Some people say, "Oh, just get over it." You know, a bunch of other therapists that I've met, psychologists that I met, they'll say, "Oh, you're a part of the problem, or you are the reason this thing happened, or um, why can't you get over it?" Sometimes therapy doesn't really help. Some If you can really find a good therapist that will understand you, that will like talk to you and will give you a, I would say, a solution to a problem, that's okay. It's good. Sometimes therapy is very good for a person, but if you find the wrong therapist, they will point the finger back to you, which is gonna make you even more depressed. So yeah, like I said, in different situation, different people have different opinion. If you find the right therapist, you get the right advice. You find the wrong therapist, they point the finger on you, which make you even more in pain. So yeah, so the thing that I really want to do is just to get, write everything down. If someone that I'm close to hurts me, write a letter to them, because sometimes it's tough to talk to someone, and especially when you know that someone is like, suddenly get angry or never listen to you. I think writing a letter to someone that have hurt you and let them know, hey, you hurt me, that's the best way. Sorry, you guys can see my shadow for the whole time. um so yeah, like I said, different people have different situation. Different people also have a different way to solve their mental issues, their depression or anxiety that they're going through. Different people goes through it different way, but sometimes you can share with other people the experience. You can help each other, you can be there for each other, and just listen. And yeah, so I think that's my 10 New Year's not New Year, 10 1 year resolution. If I have any more, or like any goals that I really want to achieve, I will let you guys know in maybe another video or something. If I have any thoughts, I'll let you guys know in a video. But for now, this is the 10 things that I really want to focus on moving forward as a person, moving forward in a career, moving forward as a fighter, not just an MMA fighter, but also as a mental health fighter. And yeah, like I said, hopefully everyone out there be safe, be happy. If you ever found yourself in a situation where you don't like it, let that person know. Always know what you really want. Always know that you're not alone in this world that going through something. And yeah, I just want to say justice for Zara. She is just a kid, she's just a child, but to be bullied until to the point of murder, I don't know what the extent of it, but I just want to say, inshallah, Zara, you will get the justice that you want, and justice for your family, justice for you. Inshallah, all of the people around you will help you go through all of this. You know, even though you're not here anymore, um, but like I said, Allah will always be there to help and, you know, open people's mind to actually solve your case. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.